Wow, what a time. It's just been over an hour and I'm already knackered? The fuck is knackered mean? Are we serious? And I'm already knackered? Is that a British term as well? These are all British people, it has to be. I set the second volume down and turned to Natsuki. Hey, you want to call this a night? Natsuki looks towards me and speaks groggily. Yeah. We get up from the sofa and proceed? What the fuck did I just say? And proceed to tidy things up. Hey, do you want me to set up the room so that it's more comfortable? Nah, I think I've got it from here. Plus, you're bound to mess something up. Hey, what happened to you being nice? Dummy, I never said anything about me being nice. I apologized for being mean. Ha ha ha. I shake my head and sigh in an over-exaggerated fashion. Oh! I just went straight up to the mic and did that. I'm sorry. Whatever you say, Nat. Anyway, I guess this is good night then. Yeah, see you tomorrow, Skibbity Toilet. You too, rest well. I close the door to the spare room and stagger my way towards the bathroom. I have a rage... No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. Exhausted as all hell, I jump into my bed. Unfortunately, even when I try to go to sleep, I can only wonder what will happen to Natsuki. When it comes to her safety, I can only hope that everything will work out. I hope that no one will notice our absence tomorrow. I hope that her father will face justice as he rightfully deserves. I hope she can finally live a happy life free from abuse. I hope I fall asleep, and I did. Whoa, Act 2! Whoa! We made it! Friday, September 29th, 2017. I'm sorry, I said that in the American way of saying that. Oh. Ugh! A? Oh. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. Oh, God, what did we just dream about? It wasn't real, Skibbity Toilet. Pull yourself together. Calm. Calm. I pull the covers off me, turn to get my feet onto the ground, and pinch the bridge of my nose. Ugh. My head feels like it's about to explode. I'll probably have to take some painkillers or something. And I'm in desperate need of some water. What, is this dude 40? He needs painkillers? What the fuck? Oh, that's right. He fell right on his shoulder. I was about to say, what the hell does he need painkillers for? That's right. We fell in, like, episode 6 or something. I don't know. I'm not keeping track anymore. Y'all will know. Guess I have to get up then. I slowly stand up from where I was sitting and head to open the bedroom door. I stop for a moment, noticing my clothes from the night before lying in front of me. I reach down and pick them up. Might as well bring these down to the wash, or for the wash. As soon as I exit the room, my stomach growls like a wild animal. Probably because the last thing I ate was a bag of crisps. Oh my god, British moment. We really need to get some groceries today. My legs quiver as I attempt to walk down the stairs. As I reach the bottom, a certain pink-haired girl catches my eye, laying on one of the on one of the living room couches. Hey! Hi. Her bruise, despite being gnarly, glaringly noticeable, has healed somewhat, though not by much. As for herself, she looks like she's trying not to nod off to sleep. What you got there? Some clothes for the washing machine. You got anything that needs to go in too? I might have some, yeah. I'll grab them in a bit. Cool. So, you came down here? Is there something up with the spare room, or... Suki yawns, stretching her arms past her head momentarily. Yo, you could, like, see her yawning, Loki. You could see the mouth go like, oh, ow. I'm sorry, that... editor, put a video of me, like, doing that same mouth movement right now. Hi, past me. This is future me on the treadmill who is editing this video. I will now do that. Oh, ow. No. I was hoping to see if there was something I could put on the TV. Some background noise. But there's never really anything good on. And well, I just kind of stuck around. Because you'd already started melting into the couch? Yeah, maybe a little bit. She sluggishly outstretches her arms once more. Before you ask, no, I haven't slept. Well, I got a bit. Like, half an hour. But that's hardly... Do you want to talk about it? No need. I think you can already guess. Yeah. Dubious on how to comfort her, I hesitantly place a hand on her shoulder. She looks up at me and smiles weakly. We stay as we are for a minute or two, no words exchanged between us. So I just have my hand on her shoulder for 2 fucking minutes. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're too enveloped in each other's company to do anything but savor the moment. All right, y'all. Look, what the fuck? All right, I've never had this happen before. This specific exchange where I just have where I'm just holding somebody's shoulder for 2 minutes. My fat ass is gonna be letting go of that person's shoulder because my arm's gonna start hurting. What the hell are we doing here? Really? We're holding somebody's shoulder and just looking at each other? Look. I guess that's some true love type shit. Before long, though, Natsuki speaks up. I'm still trying to process this, you know. I know I've already said it, but it's just so surreal to me. You just asked me for clothes to put in the washing machine like it's the most natural thing in the world. Like I already live here. She sits up swinging her legs off the couch to right herself. Well, you do. I know, that's the weird part. But hey, since I am, might as well chip in with the chores, right? So I'll take care of the dirty clothes. You sure? I'm perfectly fine, I'm sure. I want to help out. Well, that's relieving to hear. Just put them down by here or something. She motions towards the coffee table. I'll go get my load, and then we'll get them all in the machine. Sound good? Sounds good to me. I dumped the dirty clothes on the table. She said by the table. We did not have to put that shit on the table. She stretches out to grab the television remote from the table and turns it on. Pressing the home button, she opens the whatever that is tab, checking the time. The Epimonowis tab? What the fuck even is that? Just past 10:30. Dad would have gone straight to work at like 7. He doesn't usually check on me in the mornings, so he may not know yet. Well, that's a relief. Yeah. As for later, crap, I don't know. Guess we'll have to do as you said. Just wait it out. Yeah. Oh, shit. What even just happened? What the fuck? Whoa. I gotta read this. What? Whoa, so Skibbity Toilet says, so maybe we should... Skibbity Toilet? What are you doing here? Oh my gosh, Natsuki! What the heck happened to you? And what are you doing here? Sayori, please calm down. It's a long story. Natsuki looks towards me for guidance while Sayori is fixated on her eye. I can tell what she's thinking. Bullshit excuse or tell the truth. Before I get the chance to respond, Natsuki seemingly makes up her mind, sighing. Okay, Sayori, you can tell absolutely no one about this. Not Monica, or Yuri, or your parents, or anyone else. Please? Okay. It's my dad, Last night, we got into an argument. Something trivial, I think it was about the TV remote or something. I called him probably shouldn't repeat it, and he threw the remote at me. Hit me square in the eyes. Sayori, don't take it the wrong way. He never laid a finger on me before. He just freaked out, I guess. I mean, I still wasn't gonna take a second more of that shit, so I came here. And Skibbity Toilets, well, he's been kind enough to let me crash for a while. Until the dust settles, I guess. Okay, then. I don't think Sayori's buying that. Look at Sayori's face! We're fucked. Oh, we're fucked. This is it. Her eyes plead with me to go along with this story. No choice but to get caught up in the lie. Sayori stands shocked, utterly speechless in the face of this new information. Suki lets out a small chuckle in an attempt to diffuse the tension, but it does little to quell her concern. Natsuki? Sayori's eyes dart between Natsuki and I, trying to fully comprehend what she just heard. Sayori reaches out to put a hand on Natsuki's shoulder, but Natsuki flinches. Damn. Yeah, there's so much animation in this. This is sick. Not the fact that, Natsuki gets beat and that Sayori just found out. This is not good. Sayori yanks her hand back. She opens her mouth to say something, but can't get any words out. This is a lot for her. The silence is unbearable. I feel myself tensing up. My heart is racing. Finally, Natsuki ends the silence. So, yeah. Natsuki trails off, having nothing else to say. Nat. Sayori brings Natsuki into a close hug. Natsuki winces a bit, but returns the... Why the fuck did that what just happened? Why did it move like that? Or why did she move like that? I'm so sorry. I'm glad you stood up for yourself. Well, I wasn't gonna lay down and accept it now, was I? That's what she said. Sayori lets go of Natsuki and sighs. Yeah, I'm sorry that I, just walked right in. It's not your fault. Anyone would want an explanation seeing me like this. It's why I'm avoiding school today. Last thing I want is for the others to worry. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Sayori's voice trails off as her dejected eyes look to me. It's obvious she feels helpless to do anything for Natsuki. I step in to try and give her some peace of mind. Natsuki is safe, and right now, that's all that matters. If anything happens, you'll be the first to know. Sayori's expression softens as some of her worry dissipates. Promise? I promise we won't keep you in the dark. A sigh of relief escapes her. But again, no one else can know about this. I know, Skibbity Toilet. I won't tell a soul. Thank you, Sayori. That means a lot. If you guys ever need anything, I'm always ready to help. For a brief moment, she flashes a sincere smile before turning back towards the door. I'm really sorry, but I have to get to school. It's my first lesson, so... Oh, yeah, of course. Well, I'll see you guys later. Alright, Sayori. See you later. Alright, Sayori dashes out of the front door, closing it gently on the way out. Natsuki, what exactly was that? What do you mean, what was that? You said he only hurt you once. Obviously, I wasn't gonna tell her the whole story. And I didn't exactly have the time to come up with a better excuse. On that note, why the hell did she just walk in? It's a neighbor thing. I should have warned you about it. Sorry. It's fine, I guess. Why didn't you just tell her the whole story? The same reason I've never told anyone else. Don't get me wrong, Skibbity Toilet, I love them. But I don't trust them not to see me as some frail, abused, sad little girl. So why? You're different, Skibbity Toilet. You're actually... never mind. An awkward silence falls between us. Neither of us know how to continue the conversation. Natsuki averts her gaze, taking a seat back on the couch. Unsure of what to do with myself, I consider sitting myself down next to her. Another minute of uncomfortable silence follows. I already regret lying. You did what you thought was right. I'm sure Sayori would understand. Out of anyone, I think she'd know at least a little of how it feels. Having a secret that you can't tell anyone about, no matter how much it hurts you. I guess... You sure she won't tell anyone? Well, we've been friends since we were little kids. You know how she can be sometimes, but I like to think she's smarter than she lets on. Safe to say, I'd trust her with my life. Yeah, with how much she'd talked about you at the club, I figured you'd known each other for a while. I mean, she does live just next door. That's how we first met when I moved in. Oh yeah, she mentioned that once. I chuckle a bit, shaking my head. I should have known. She was talking about how when you first moved here, you were scared of her. And eventually she managed to coerce you into becoming her friend. Natsuki seems to try and hold in a laugh. Although whether it's at the fact that I was scared of Sayori of all people, or at the look on my face, or what the fuck did I just read? Although whether it's at the fact that I was scared of Sayori of all people, or at the look on my face, remains to be seen. For some reason that did not make sense in my head. Did she happen to tell you why I was scared? I don't know. I can't remember everything she said. Okay, then I'll tell you. When we arrived at our new home, just as I looked out the car window to see it for the first time, I see her face damn near pressed up against the window. It gave me quite the scare, as you'd imagine. I'd like to think it gave both of our parents a shock as well, but afterwards I spent days not going outside because I knew she was there waiting for me. I don't think a single day went by in that period of time where she didn't try to visit us. It definitely didn't help that she lived so close. So yeah, she pretty much held me hostage into becoming her friend. I guess nothing's really changed after all. I guess so. That must have been a nightmare. I cover my face with my hands to try and hide the embarrassment. Tell me about it. Oh, there was also this time where she tricked me into getting a scary movie to watch while her parents were asleep. She told me it was a comedy. Safe to say I didn't sleep that night. Damn, I never imagined Sayori to be that kind of person to do that. I read that wrong. Trust me, she's more cunning than she looks. Hey, by the way, oh wait, this one's better. In our old school, there was a big sign. What the fuck? We just cut her off! Fuck you, Natsuki! Fuck you! There was a big science fair they held every year. And this wasn't your ordinary science fair either. It had a ton of really cool prizes. Yeah, she doesn't fucking care. She's just like, he just cut me off. This is fucking stupid now. But the one everyone wanted was this really big electric racetrack. Oh, that sounds cool. But of all the kids, I think I wanted it more than anyone. Thing is, though, you have to get first place to win. So I tried harder and harder every year until eventually I got second place. The next year I was determined to get it. But I saw that Sayori was having a lot of trouble with it, and eventually she asked me if I could help her out. Truth be told, I felt kind of bad about seeing her like that, so I dropped everything and helped her out. We agreed that I wasn't going to do all the work for her, and that she had to put in most of the effort. However, I promised that I would always be there for when she needs it. So we worked on the project every day after school for weeks, but I was always there in case she ever asked for help. By the time the science fair was right around the corner, she had finished an elaborate project on how air pollution affects the planet. She ended up getting third place. And I think you've guessed by now, but no, I didn't get past the researching stage for my project. Honestly, I don't care. I was really proud of her. So were her parents. Huh. She felt so bad about how I didn't get to do my own project that she still sometimes apologizes for it today. And while, yeah, I only did it for the racetrack setup until that point, I think helping out Sayori really woke me up to the fact that I really like learning about that stuff. Hell, sciences are pretty much the only subjects I still somewhat enjoyed doing. That's factual, I agree with that. Science was so fucking cool when I was in school, and I pretty much owe it all to her. Yeah. That was a pretty good day. My face immediately goes red. I only just now realized how much I've been talking non-stop. Wow. That was one hell of a story. Yeah. Sorry about that. I got a little carried away. Oh, don't worry, you're not as bad as Yuri. At least you can make the things you talk about interesting. I laugh at that remark. Whatever you say. Damn, she just looks sad again. Well, that does sound nice, though. Eh? You know, having that strong of a relationship or friendship with someone? I mean, yeah, but why are you saying it like that? She fidgets in her seat a little. I never had many friends growing up. Dad was Dad. The club is the closest thing to a group of friends that I've had in years. Even then, I had to bullshit him a little to go to Monika's house. She had a party there a month or so back. Said it was some club assignment. Looking back, I'm surprised he bought it. I just wanted friends, you know? I put my arm around her shoulder. But, in a way, you're my best friend. Aw. You're still a dumbass, though. Hey. Natsuki smirks and giggles. Toss me the remote. Hopefully there's something watchable on. I take it you're not hungry? She shakes her head. I'm good for now. I'll help you cook a nice dinner tonight. How's that? Natsuki turns on the TV and starts flipping through the channels. What the fuck? Why did that pop up? Fine by me. My cooking's not the greatest, nor my baking. Remember those cupcakes? Good God, yeah. You definitely need practice. But you'll get plenty of it. We'll just need ingredients. Natsuki stops abruptly, gazing at the TV. Her eyes suddenly light up. Oh wow, I haven't seen this in years! Huh? I glance over at the TV to see what's caught her attention. Vibrantly colored fish swim throughout a large tank filled with coral as two teenagers longingly gaze at each other from both sides, all accompanied by a mushy love song. What, the movie? Yeah. I used to love it to death when I was a kid. I watched it all the time. Like, I must have seen it at least twice a week. Turning back to the TV, we watch on as the scene drags out for over a minute. Endless jump cuts panning to each side, switching focus from the teens to the fish and back. Shots from inside the fish tank. This? Try as I might, I can't help but let out a groan. Hey, don't give up, or don't give me that. It might be a little cheesy, but that doesn't mean it's bad. I bet you like some goofy over-the-top things yourself. Shall we go through your anime collection? That's not... okay, fair point. Come on, give it a chance. Alright. I might as well. I take a seat beside her on the couch. And we watch the anime, or whatever, not anime, whatever it is. See? I told you! As the closing credits play, I get up from the couch and stretch. That was absolute dog shit. Peering over at the nearest clock, I notice that it's a little over 2 hours have passed. Wow, have we really been watching this crap for that long? Oh yeah, he hated it. Oh, shut up, you were enjoying it! I could see it in your eyes. Oh? Seems like you were more interested in looking my way than watching the film you love so much. Ooh, embarrassed and... excuse me. Natsuki averts her gaze as her face... whoa! I'm sorry! Alright. Averts her gaze as her face glows bright red. I didn't mean it that way. I'm just gauging your reaction to the film. God. I completely believe you. Whatever, my point stands. You liked it. Okay, I may have underestimated it. Certainly got personality. But it's still probably one of the cheesiest things I've ever seen. I mean, the acting was so hammy, it was hard to take it seriously. But that's what makes it so fun. Like, yeah, okay, it's a tragedy at heart, but the over-the-top acting is what separates the campy scenes from the, well, tragic ones. Like that house party. I had no idea what was going on throughout most of that scene. It felt so disconnected from the rest of the film. Well, I couldn't tell you what half the scenes even mean, but they still mean something to me, and well, what the fuck does that mean? You don't know... Okay, so you don't know what any of the scenes mean? What is this movie? Is this a real movie? Please, somebody in the comments tell me if this is a real movie that I can watch, because I'm interested. I gotta see how shit this is now. And I don't want to take that away from you. It's just not for me, I guess. Yeah, I guess not. We both fall silent for a moment, not too sure where to go from here. Trying to look for something, anything to distract from the odd tension in the room, my eyes are drawn to the kitchen floor. Hey, you feeling hungry yet? I sure do. Actually, yeah. Bacon sandwich sound good? Sounds good. I'm not heading into the kitchen.